thousands of people came out uptown to march for justice. This particular march organized by the local NAACP, and it remained peaceful for hours. But when night fell, when it got dark, things started to turn. Smaller groups appeared to clash with the police. Police said that fireworks and water bottles were thrown at them, and they then had riot control agents used to try to disperse the crowd. The police response now in one particular incident last night is drawing criticism after officers appear to close off these protesters, blocking them on both sides, and then firing pepper bullets at them, forcing the protesters to scramble. Some of them even ran into a parking garage trying to take cover. In just the past 30 minutes, the city requested an independent review of this incident by the State Bureau of Investigation to determine if the CMPD actions were proper.
They met in closed session with council this afternoon talking about that response. You saw it here live on Channel 9. The mayor saying that that's not the kind of department we want to have and that we can be better than that. Our Channel 9 reporter Ken Lemon was out with protesters last night. And Ken, this all kind of went down in the area where you were live for us, and you saw the aftermath of that action.
Yeah, and there's road construction going on here that wasn't happening last night. I got here just minutes after that crowd cleared, and you can see that some of them actually ran right out of their shoes trying to get out of the way. Back down here, protesters told me that police funneled them down this street there, and they met other police right up there at the top of the road at Tryon Street. And then officers closed in behind them from College. Hundreds of people stranded here with police reportedly firing down gas and flashbangs from parking decks above them. A Facebook Live feed from that crowd gave us some perspective.
We're trapped here. They're up top shooting at us.
Now, CMPD told us this morning that they'd have a media briefing later on today. So far, that hadn't happened. Hundreds of people who were here and many thousands more watched on. We did see that tweet from police saying that there were individuals here who threw bottles at officers. Mario Black was one of those protesters who told me that everything was peaceful until that moment. And you can see those protesters struggling to get a gate open and to get inside. And then some of those people actually get out as they had those exploding flashbangs right over their heads.
This is our way of venting. And if we can't vent peacefully in the city that we live in, that's a big problem.
And so many of those people told me that they are watching to see what comes of this now, probably hearing that conference later on today, hoping that they'll hear something that'll in some way, shape, or form restore their public trust, those public officials. Back to you guys.
All right, Ken, thank you very much. I want to bring in our Glenn Counts now. And Glenn, you've been out there marching with protesters every night. And today you spoke to a police expert about the tactic that it appeared that the police used last night.
Yes, we did. And since you mentioned protests, we're here at another one that's just wrapping up. These students from Myers Park High School who walked to South Park and back. Of course, this was uneventful. Last night's was not uneventful. And the question is why? Did the police act, beyond bounds, or were they somehow justified in their use of force? Scott McClatchy, who is an attorney and a police expert, took a look at that video, and here's his assessment.
I didn't see any violent conduct by them, but as we've seen in recent days, that can quickly happen. So this may have been a move by the police to be proactive, since it looks like the people that were out there were already technically in violation of the law by virtue of the hour.
Of course, there are a lot of folks who disagree with that assessment, including several city council members, also the ACLU, who are calling for police to quit using chemical dispersal agents. Back to you guys.
All right, Glenn, thank you very much. And as you heard, again, the mayor saying Charlotte will host a community conversation. Mayor Lyles saying on our front porch at the Government Center from 6 to 8 tonight. Of course, Channel 9 is now focusing on that area. We'll have complete live coverage coming up at 6 o'clock.